Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Brown with a return here. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Caught, nice game left side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the air, Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I like crossing routes versus zone coverage. But man, do I love crossing routes versus man-to-man. So hard on those defenders to stick with those receivers all the way across the field. Even for the best athletes at that position, those throws are almost impossible to stop.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When he's got a tough QB, he wants to put it on his shoulders, he's slamming for it. That's what I call a throw-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting him the touchdown.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Ready, set.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Back. Cougar 19.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Genty on second. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's got it over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down at the 30. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more with a modest gain.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Finds Charbonnet underneath. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Shot. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. We've set of downs from 37.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 21. Raiders nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kansas City.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
19 Tiger.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Genty from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Another give here to Genty. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 40, here comes second and 10.
Here we go.
Genty on the draw. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready? Warriors, Saturday, Panther 60. Panther.
Back to Genty. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Has room into the secondary. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
1st down, Raiders.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw it. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Buying some time left. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so defense credited with a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Dragon 60.
You're going to try to throw for it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
This is one of the toughest tests yet of this game for the defense so far, Kate. And boy, not only did they hold up, but they turned some momentum with that interception in the end zone.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here's the final play of our first half.
Yellow.
One final shot before the half. Hits his running back. And he's going to have them up to that 23. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
And off to Genty. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And the Las Vegas first down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
70, 65, 65.
They go play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the set. This is caught inside the 15. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Hey.
Giving this to Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. Jukes away from one. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another throw for Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. An 8-yard gain on the ground, and that's going to bring up 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This from 28 yards away. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll go play action. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds his favorite target again. It's Worthy. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs stretch their lead on the final play of the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has a man on target to Thornton. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, Gentry. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give up the guts. It's Gentry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. To the air on third and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Gentry running right. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Past the 60. Past the...
Here's Gentry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Well, the good news is, you still have a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Gronk, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made over the middle. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's worthy running slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, count, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing. It's his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
19, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bucks, 79 Broncos.
Out Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Now he's past the 25. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. Oh, did the Raiders get to that one? They're saying yes, and the officials agree. Raider football. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders trail by a field goal. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
He'll throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders jump in front late.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs make over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Yellow.
Looking to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
up second.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
I'm a direction to write about. Did too much, not make the type of mouth. But I went away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike him down. I'm a step. My brothers, I hike him down.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melanin.